Many may be aware of the Wahlberg family having two celebrity brothers, Donnie and Mark. You're about to meet a third who also has his own following. Unlike his brothers, Paul Wahlberg doesn't have an interest in acting or singing professionally. Rather, he has earned raves and published reviews, including the Patriot Ledger, for his abilities as a top chef at Bridgeman's restaurant in Hull, Massachusetts. Yesterday, I met up with Wahlberg after the majority of the lunch crowd had finished their meals and headed back to work. Bridgeman's is located directly across from Nantasket Beach and has 2 floors for dining, as well as elegant bars on both floors and an outside patio. While chatting with Wahlberg at the restaurant's bar on the main floor, he excused himself for a few moments to greet 2 men who had just finished their lunch and were readying to leave. He inquired if they had enjoyed their meals, and both assured Wahlberg their entrees had been superb. For the purposes of shooting this video, we sat at a table on the top floor of the restaurant, where the large glass windows provide a breathtaking view of Nantasket Beach.
This is Chef Paul Wahlberg at Bridgeman's restaurant in Hull.
And how long have you been a chef?
I've been a chef now for over 25 years.
And have you ever done anything but be a chef?
No, I've done this since high school.
How long have you been here at Bridgeman's?
We are going on 7 years.
Great, and I think I read online that you once worked in Georgetown at an eatery there in the Four Seasons in Boston.
Yes, I worked at Nathan's in Georgetown. I was a chef there. I worked at the Windsor House in Duxbury, the Charles Hotel in Harvard Square, Four Seasons for a little bit. So I've kind of been around.
I'm sure everything on your menu tastes wonderful, but what would you recommend for somebody who came here for the first time to eat?
The first time would probably be the pan-seared cod with basil mashed potatoes. It's basil infused mashed potatoes and a tomato almond butter.
Oh,
and
that's
it's one of our most popular dishes.
That sounds really great. Is there anything on the menu that would be for somebody who's on a diet?
Well, we can pretty much accommodate any kind of diet. We're very open to different requests. You know, people for a long time you're getting the Atkins diet people and stuff like that. So we can pretty much adapt anything you'd like.
Other than yourself, who is your favorite chef?
Probably Michelle Richard from Citronelle. Ken Oranger.
Yeah.
There's a whole Danielle from New York City. Just there's a whole variety.
Now, one thing we all know about you have 2 famous brothers, Donnie and Mark. Somebody wanted to come in and eat like Mark Wahlberg. What is something that they would order on the menu?
Oh, Mark. Off the menu, I'm not sure. Mark, he loves red meat, so the New York sirloin. My brother Donnie likes cod. And he eats a lot of seafood, so he'll have. I mean, traditionally though, Mike would rather have roast turkey.
No, is that true?
Oh, it's one of his favorite
now,
meals.
You traveled with your brother, one of your brothers?
With my brother Mark for a little bit. I was his personal chef.
Was he hard to please?
No, he just wanted. Really what he wanted was me to make my mother's cooking.
Oh.
Because he can eat out anytime he'd like. So he would rather eat, more comforting food. Things that my mother would make. I had to call her on many occasions for macaroni salad recipes and this and that. So
he has a movie coming out next week, I believe. Were you working on that movie with him as a chef?
The Happening, yes.
You did. Where was that filmed?
In Philadelphia.
Have you ever wanted to be a? I know you sort of said
No.
Once you became a chef, this is what you wanted to be.
No. I couldn't imagine doing anything else, and if anybody's heard me sing, they would know why.
The menu at Bridgeman's, what is it? Is it all Italian, or what is
We're Italian influenced, okay. And we try to use the seasonal ingredients, the freshest ingredients. We try to get as much local as possible. We use local organic farms in the summertime. We use local fish purveyors, and so we try to do But like I said, it's an Italian influenced menu with a lot of traditional Italian dishes. What
are the hours here?
We're open from 11:30 to 9 o'clock, and then during the week, and then open till 11 on weekends.
We came in on the main floor here, and now we are actually sitting in the top floor, so you have a second floor here, plus you have an outside balcony. Is that correct?
Outside patio.
That's wonderful. What do you think of the trend of chefs becoming celebrities now?
Oh, it's interesting. I think people they're very dedicated to their craft. They put in a lot of work, and people really enjoy it. So I think that's really, it's really good for the business.
And people actually follow one chef to another restaurant.
Yeah, typically, they identify with the chef, or a chef knows what they like to eat, and they treat them special. But here at Bridgeman's, we try to treat everyone special. You come in, and it's important that everybody knows that their business is appreciated.
Thank you so much. That's all.
It's my pleasure.